Alright, this is my experience with Growtrax. 7 years he finally responds. Okay, I posted 2 videos a while ago, 7 years ago, about Growtrax.
It's been a week.
Here we go. It's the first video.
Since I put it out. Of course, you have to prep the soil. If you don't understand what that is, Google it, or the instructions is on the product. But it's grown. It's working. Growtrax. We'll see how I look in a week from now. But you do got to water it. At least about twice a day. It's been raining around here, so that's really been helping me out. So far, so good. It's working. Growtrax. 1 week.
Okay. See, we got some germination going there. Now, I don't know if the instructions told me to water that twice a week. That was 7 years ago. I don't know where I got that from. It might be some bro science or something. But anyway, we're going to keep getting into it.
All right, this is Growtrax. The product Growtrax as seen on TV.
Now you see we got the germination.
As you can tell, it is working. This is week 2. Week 2. It's growing. Growtrax is growing. The product works. I'll see y'all in another week.
Okay, well, as we know, that other week the week came, but I just didn't document it or post it. So, what happened? What happened? We're about to get into it.
Look at that.
But you see, I had germination. I had it.
Growtrax. It works, y'all.
Okay, check the comments. People was hitting me up. They was wanting to know what happened. What happened? What happened? I said, let me do a follow-up. I know it's 7 years later, but hey, I had a lot going on. There. I didn't even know what direction I was going on YouTube. You know, it was just a lot going on. So I didn't get off of YouTube. I was just out here chilling, watching people. But since I got back to doing my content, look at that. People was responding, man. 6 years ago. 5 years ago. So, you know, that was in my YouTube studio when I seen them comments about the Growtrax. So, you know, they had 66,000 views, and, you know, that's a little bit, but a lot, you know. Did what it did, you know. That's over 7 years. But anyway, this is what happened, y'all. Came outside, I think it was the 3rd week or 4th week, and I seen everything on the blades looking like cobwebs. So it looked like dollar spot is a common fungal lawn disease that creates silvery straw-colored sunken spots, often silver dollar sized with reddish brown borders on grass blades, especially in warm, humid conditions with cool nights and nitrogen deficiency. Okay, wait for the next slide. It thrives on prolonged leaf wetness, affecting almost all grass types. It can be managed culturally by proper watering in the morning, mowing high aeration, improving airflow, and maintaining nitrogen, or chemically with fungicides. All right. Symptoms: you got the spots, circular sunken patches, 1 to 6 inches wide, turning white or straw colored, leaf lesions, water soaked spots, brown borders, often hourglass shaped on individual blades, webbing, a white cobweb like fungus may appear on the grass in the morning dew. That's what I had. There you go, right there. The causes and conditions: favored by warm days and cool nights, moisture promoted by long periods of leaf wetness. And see, I planted it in the fall. I think it was October. I think it was October 2028. Or September, probably October. Nutrient deficiency, especially nitrogen deficiency, thatch, excessive thatch buildup encourages the fungus. We didn't have none of that because it was on the Growtrax mat. So you didn't have a thatch problem, right? Didn't mow it yet, so I didn't have a problem with mowing. Water, I thought I watered wisely. Water early in the morning before 6 a.m. to reduce leaf wetness duration before even water. Now, I might have been eating the water, okay? Fertilize properly, ensure adequate nitrogen, but avoid over-fertilizing, improve airflow, prune trees, remove debris, help grass dry faster, reduce the thatch, aerate, compact the soil, and power rate to remove excess thatch. We didn't have none of those problems, people. Remove dew, pull, or drag the lawn with the hose to remove dew. Clean equipment, wash mowers and tools to prevent spreading the fungus. So, I ain't have none of those problems, right? Problem I had was the fungus. And normally, okay, let's use fungicide, chemical control. Normally when I plant in my backyard, I don't even have to use fungicides. I never had a problem with fungus in my backyard. Alright, so they still selling Growtrax till this day, people. Till this day, 7 years later, they still selling it. I would not buy it. I do not recommend it. I got a video. You can check out what I do to get the grass to grow. But don't waste your money on this. Don't waste your time. Now, some people, you know, I'm on the website here. They still got the website up. You know, I'm just scrolling here. This is a screen recording. It takes so much. Like, if you just covering a patch or something, or maybe just had a small, very, very small, like 200, 400 square feet, like in the back of a little condo or something. Yeah, you might can put that down and try, experiment with it. But, man, if you got a yard, man, come on, you're going to have to put out seeds. So, you know, we just still here on the website. Now, this is what I think happened. Because at that time, it was new. It was as seen on TV. I had the blue rye when I was supposed to have the tall fescue. But normally, in your area, Home Depot, Lowe's, Tractor Supply, wherever you at, they do a good job of getting grass seeds for that area. But see, this was fresh and new. Lowe's was probably just trying to make some money, so they had the blue rye. But rye also works in North Carolina. So that's what kind of confuses me. And Bermuda rye, we can do Bermuda. But anyway, okay, you see right there. That's what I had. Black pearl, perennial ryegrass, black cat, 2 perennial ryegrass, Action Kentucky bluegrass, and the Sailway Kentucky bluegrass. I had that, right? So, I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking happened. I'm supposed to have a tall fescue mat, but I'm telling you, they did not have the tall fescue mat there. It was just this one. Because I think if they had it, the tall fescue was sold. So I tried this and it didn't work. I'm in the Piedmont region of North Carolina. So we can do rye. I've planted rye before. Didn't have a problem with fungus. So I'm thinking that mat and too much moisture help incubate that dollar spot fungus. That's what I'm thinking. I think that mat, because it's biodegrading, it's a perfect bed for fungus. It's paper or whatever it is made of. I didn't research what it's made of, but it feels like paper. The mat, whatever the mat is, got to be something that's biodegradable. But that fungus was able to germinate along with the grass because, like I said, all the years I've been experimenting with different types of fescues and rhizomatic fescue. I got videos on that too. I never had a problem in my backyard with dollar spot fungus. Never. So right here, I'm just looking at on their website, and this is just some customers. Some customers had success. They like it. I don't know. You know, we don't know the follow up, but you know, because that's just a little bit of germination like I had. See the mat breaking down. See, that mat is what I think caused. It got too wet. It was a perfect incubator for the fungus. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to say, I have grass. That is not really grass, though. That is sparse. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That look like it's time to go to the barbershop and get rid of it. You know? That ain't grass. But anyway, again, we didn't have a follow-up. Maybe they had success. Well, you know, they still selling this stuff, man. They rolling it out like red carpet. Don't buy this. Do not buy this. Definitely know your region and area that you're in on that map if you're going to buy it. Because again, I didn't have success with that blue rye. I don't know if I would have had success with the fescue. You know, I might try it again, just put a little small patch just to see, but I don't know. I don't even want to waste my money on it. It costs too much now. Look at this. All the people saying disappointed. This is not working. I need a refund. It is not like it shows on the ads. But yo, check it out. The customer service, they was responding though. So shout out to Growtrax for at least having the backbone to respond to the public. Selling them mats like that with the mold and the fungus. Nah, I'm just playing. Just shout out to Growtrax, man. It's business though. When people get in business, you know, stuff like this can happen. But anyway, JC said, do not buy. I chose not to go cheap on grass seed. Fortunately, it didn't pay off. See what I'm saying? He bought 2,000 square feet. He got the ryegrass and the bluegrass. But he said it just didn't work out for him. It did not perform as advertised. And in my experience, it is not worth the cost. And I agree with it. I really think that mat is what caused the fungus, y'all. Because I'm telling you, I do not have a problem with fungus in my area. The way our spring and summer works, it don't even really allow for fungus to spread like that. But the climate around here. So I'm telling you, it's something with that mat that helped incubate that fungus. That person said, "New grass, look at that. Eddie G does not work." But see, Growtrax, they responded, so they stand behind their product. Maybe that's why they're still in business. Some people might be having some success, people. I don't know. I hadn't really cared or looked online to see other videos about Growtrax. I just know what happened to mine. I'm giving you my experience because I didn't post the follow-up. So now I'm doing the follow-up 7 years later. Your own time when your own time, right? On your time. Guidelines, nah. He said it ain't like that. Look at that, beautiful grass. Look at, I'm just strolling people, looking at all the good comments and the bad comments or the bad reviews. Waste of money, Jack said. Said he had very little growth. Look at that, 5 stars. Started too late in the year, my fault. I think I might have started too late in the year, but no, I did not. Not for that type of grass. That's a real cool season type grass right there. That rye in Kentucky. They like the cool there. The rye be gone by spring. It does not like heat at all. Don't like the 70s. I mean, you can get rye to grow depending on where you're at in North Carolina. Rye in my area, no. It'll go all the way up to January and February. But when March hit here, you ain't watering and taking care of it. Well, shoot, you can water, it's still gonna pretty much die out. They said they ain't have a great turn. 4 days we had a pop-up shower, hadn't rained in a while, pretty much washed most of it away. Dang. Ashley B. What Ashley B talking about? So far it looks like it's going pretty well. Installation was a breeze, okay. Well, no more as the week go by. Good. Okay. She do a follow-up? If I recommend this product. Oh, come on, Ashley. That don't look like nothing, though. You ain't showed us nothing. Anyway, Charlie liked it, though. He gave it 4 stars. Installed a week ago. I admit he added a bit additional high-quality seed. Okay. Shout out to him. Bill J, very pleased with this product. Y'all look and see what he said. I ain't gonna read all that, but yeah. Again, just scrolling through. I was scrolling through. Give you a little visual of the Growtrax is still in action. They still out here selling these mats, people. Somebody buying them, and somebody must be liking it. I'm just telling you my experience and what went down with me. I got that dollar spot fungus. That's for sure. I really did. I got that. And maybe it could have been a little bit of my fault. I might have watered too much. I don't think I watered too much, but that was 7 years ago. I didn't know what I know now. See what I'm saying? I was kind of new. I was green to the green then. I was green to the grass then. That's on Amazon. Just showing you it's on Amazon. They still live and kicking, y'all. Growtrax is still out there making money. I don't recommend it. I would stay away from it. Again, it's a lot of knowledge on YouTube about how to grow some grass, how to mow some grass, how to get lawn care equipment, good lawn care equipment. Hey, shout out to the lawn care grass community on YouTube. Y'all go check out this girl's lawn. She got some good stuff on Rhizomatic Fescue. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. You don't have to waste your time with the Growtrax. This is just some of the reviews on Amazon. If you're looking at the screen. I'm just running my mouth here. We're about to wrap this video on up. But that was my experience with the Growtrax. Yeah, that was 7 years ago according to the video, the timestamp. And Yeah, I caught that dollar spot fungus. Exactly. That's what when I went outside, I said, what the hell? The damn spiders done put webs all over the grass. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was really taking the spider. Then I said, hold on now. I know spiders ain't just sitting there. You know, spiders don't behave like that. Y'all study spiders and watch them. You know, they don't behave like that. So that's when I looked it up. And then before I did this video, I re-looked it up. And yeah, that was the dollar spot fungus. I might could, nah, it was too late. It had already taken over and wilted away. So I might could have saved it had I really paid attention. I don't know, it just happened so fast, y'all. I'm telling you, it looked like everything when y'all see that video, it's fine. It was germination. I said, oh yeah, we got some green growth from the Growtrax. But then come outside. Now see, that was 7 years ago. I don't know if I didn't have the time to really check on it. I don't know. I don't really remember. But I just know it caught that fungus. And it's still odd because I don't have a problem with fungus. So yeah, that's my experience with the Growtrax. You know, after 7 years, he finally responds. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. I don't recommend you mess around with the Growtrax. Just leave it alone. Leave it in the store. Shout out to Growtrax. They still surviving. Still out here thriving. So somebody's, you know, they out here buying this stuff, man. You know, that was 7 years ago. See, I just showed you that was Growtrax. Still on the, hey, it's still on the come up. Fake it till you make it. I'm out of here. Peace.